Hello everybody, this is OXG Scorps and we're back playing Phantasy Star Online, episode 1. I'm going to go ahead and show you where everything is. Over here, we're going to go to the check room area and deposit our whopping 300 Mercedes. We can also deposit items and weapons here and store them for later. Over here are the shops. The purple guy is the checker. He will reveal to you items that are secret or special. The orange guy will allow you to buy weapons. Green guy will allow you to buy health items. And the blue guy will allow you to buy armor. The Red Cross area over there is the hospital, of course. You can heal yourself for 10 Mercedes. Over here we have the transporter room where you can go onto the planet surface. And we're going to come over here to the Hunters Guild where we will start our first quest, which is battle training. So just gonna go ahead and start this game off with a tutorial. It's gonna be a little slow, but usually RPGs start off a little slow. Alright, so we're gonna start off in front of our client, and the planet is called Ragel or Raggle. I prefer saying Ragel. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to this NPC character. He's actually very important to us since we're going to be doing some quests that will be involving him. Spoiler alert, we're going to be going after his weapon. It is possible to go after his weapon, and then we're going to start over with some quests, and we're going to go after another item. Since this is the Plus Edition, we have some extra quests we can do, and we're actually going to be doing them, but we have to do them in a certain order. So we're going to go ahead and start this game off with battle training and go ahead to the planet surface. Alright, so we're here on the planet surface, and as you can see, we have a little creature floating behind us. That is our mag. We will be learning more about mags in a later quest, but they are very useful to hunters since they will allow you to have stat boosts. And as you can see, Curry doesn't really have a mag floating behind him, but he does have one. That weapon is called the Soul Eater, and I'll show you guys how to get it once we get past a certain point. You have to do certain quests in a particular order. This is kind of an annoying part of the game. If you hit an enemy and somebody else, whether it be an NPC or if you're playing with another person, whether it be online or offline, you will get fewer experience points than expected. There we got the full 5 experience, but since Kurt killed that last guy, we only get 4. And of course we had some pumas, which are some native species here. And we have some other native species, which are these savage wolves. Go ahead and kill this last guy. Try to get the most experience as possible. And Creek is just telling us to be careful when enemies are near and how to use our radar. And of course he's telling us to press this switch to open the gate. This gate is not open because there is actually a switch on the other side. Almost forgot those whopping 7 Mercedes there. But moving on to another area where we will have another enemy. We have the Monest, which is that guy right there. He pretty much spawns those little mosquito characters, which are moth gnats. And when I get rid of those guys, and if you take out this guy, the moth nest, Monest, he won't be able to respawn more Mon Nats. So if you want to gain experience, just leave him alone and let him constantly respawn the Monets, and you can do some grinding that way. Another Booma, and of course we level up. One more Booma, and gates finally open. So of course, Kiryu is telling us that we need to kill enemies in order to proceed on and have the gates open for us. As you saw, we picked up some monomates. Those are used to heal your health or HP. Monofluids are used to heal your TP or technique points. And we'll go over that a little later. Just unlocking that gate. Here, he's just telling us that we can have certain attributes added to our armor or weapons. And the techniques also have certain attributes. There we picked up a mono grinder, which will allow you to make your weapons a lot stronger. Certain weapons can be ground up to a higher level. Some can only be ground up to a lower level, and other weapons can't be ground up at all. So just keep in mind that the higher you can grind a weapon, the more powerful it will be. However, not all the weapons can be ground up, so we'll save that for later. Just trying to keep Tariq away from that guy so he can get the experience. It'll take a while. And of course we got a saber there. Can't really use it. If an item is gray, you can't really equip it yet. If it's gray and has a little red X over it, you can't equip it at all. Seeing so we're just a little under level, we're not going to be able to equip the saber. But just going to go ahead and kill these boomers so we can get some more experience. And Kuriki's asking us if we're having trouble. Of course we're not, but also yes anyways. So he's just telling us about the different types of attacks, which are normal attack, heavy attack, and there's an extra special attack which our weapons can fire. That can be either fire, ice, thunder, paralysis, poison, and also if you have a lot of Macetas, it can be used for a very powerful charge attack. No pun intended, since they will be charging you to use that attack. Just checking our items, if anything we got is good. And it's going to sort automatically. So we can't really equip those sabers. Still need to level up a bit. Another item over here. We're just going to go ahead and come over here. And of course we have some more wolves. Another savage wolf. Two more savage wolves. And we have a new one right here. That is a barbarous wolf. And of course, you see once we killed him, the other enemies get a little upset, and their attack and defense actually lowers once they do that little howl. And Crick is just showing us how to do some attacks, whether it be a short attack and another short attack, which is a heavy plus the heavy attack. Sorry, so two regular attacks plus a heavy attack is a pretty decent combo. Just seeing if we got anything good. Not really. Yeah, nothing good. And of course, no barriers yet. Still can't equip those sabers. And of course, we got some chains. But like I mentioned before, you can't really equip those since they have those red X's on them. And now he's just telling us about techniques. However, androids can't use techniques. We'll be going over techniques a lot later. If I chose an android, we would be able to set traps. Just go ahead and pick up that mono fluid in just a bit. Here we have a Go Booma. They're just a little stronger than regular Boomas. And of course, just being mindful of the colors, which pretty much refers to those colors down there on the controller. Red is the B button, green is the A button, and the gray one is, of course, the X button. However, you can switch over to some other weapons, well, at least some other techniques or functions if you hold the R button, which I will show you guys later on. And we picked up a technique which is Zonde, which is pretty much a thunder attack. That little blue thing up there is the person we're looking for. Just need to head over this way. See, it's pretty much just telling us to look at the controller. And if an enemy is marked with the red button, then to go ahead and hit that red button. And vice versa. Or hit another technique, I should say. And we got a barrier, which we will be equipping in just a little bit. These quests are relatively short, and they will get lengthier as we progress further into the game. I'm going to go ahead and equip the barrier. And we finally met up with the client's nephew, aka Ash. However, his Pokemon fainted, so he got stuck there. So, sucks to be him. Pikachu lost the battle. Oh no! Lost to these savage wolves. No, not that. Alright, so, sorry about that. Moving on. So we're just gonna go ahead and kill those savage wolves. The only downside is Kurt killed a lot more before I could hit them. So we lost out on some experience, but that's alright. There is a way you can actually run around and get these guys stuck somewhere else, which I was able to do in a later video. It's kind of funny, but once you go on to another area, they will be right behind you again. But we pretty much found Ash and got his Pokemon disc. So pretty much going to be going back to Zid and finishing up this quest. So I will see you guys in the next video where we'll be continuing on this quest. So until then, bye for now.